YouTube. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I hope you enjoyed that little adventure in cookie baking. Now you may be wondering, what does cookie baking have to do with March Mystery Madness? Well, it's because these particular cookies are called mystery cookies. That is literally the name of them, because they have a mystery ingredient that you would never guess in a million years would actually be put into a cookie. At least I wouldn't until I saw the recipe. But more about these particular cookies in a few minutes. First, I want to tell you about the next video challenge for March Mystery Madness. Now, one of the challenges for March Mystery Madness is to read a food, craft, or hobby cozy mystery. Currently, right now, I am reading Murder by the Slice by Livia J. Washburn for that challenge. Most of these type of books include bonus material in the form of recipes or patterns or tips that have something to do with the subject matter that the book is based on. So what I challenge you to do is make or bake something from a cozy mystery that features some sort of recipe or pattern. If you're not familiar with this subgenre of mysteries, you may be wondering, what are you talking about? There are recipes in a mystery book? Well, actually, yes, there are. They're usually in the back. This particular book that I'm reading now has several in the back of the book. Now, the Joanne Fluke, Hannah Swenson baking mysteries often have recipes at the end of some of the chapters, so they're scattered throughout the books. This one is Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder, and you can find recipes, like here is one at the end of chapter 10 called Pecan Chews. And so not every chapter has one, but at the end of quite a few of the chapters in each of her books, there are recipes. Now, the really cool thing about this baking series is that after book 14, out came a cookbook, a compilation of most or all of the recipes that had been featured in the books up to this point. This was published in 2011. So this is called Joanne Fluke's Lake Eden Cookbook, and the subtitle, Hannah Swenson's Recipes from the Cookie Jar. The Cookie Jar is Hannah's cookie shop that is featured in the books, and Hannah Swenson is the main character. She is the amateur sleuth who solves the mysteries and with the help of many of her relatives and friends. And so she's a cookie baker. She also cooks and bakes other things as well, but the majority of the recipes in here are cookies. Now, if you're not into cooking or baking, there are also crafting books. There's several different knitting series. This one is by Maggie Sefton, and at the end of each book, there's usually a pattern for something that you can knit. Sometimes you get even more than you bargained for. For instance, in the Laura Childs Scrapbooking Mystery Series, sometimes you get scrapbook, stamping, and craft tips from Laura Childs, and turn the page, and this one has recipes. So you've got craft tips and recipes. Maybe you're reading a cozy mystery and it's got an interesting recipe or pattern that you want to give it a try. So I just want to challenge you to feature that in a video. If you're making something that's knitted, you don't have to show the whole finished product. If you don't have time to finish it, just show us what you're doing. Or even to take it one step further, maybe you have a craft or hobby that you learned from a book, like knitting or crocheting, and you want to show us some things that you've made, or just sit and knit while you talk. Witty Novels did a fun video like that the other day, where she sat and while she knitted, she talked about bookish topics. So that would work too. So part one of the challenge is to show off something that you have made as a result of a book. And a cozy mystery if you can, or if that doesn't work, then anything you have learned how to do from a book. Then part two of this challenge is to recommend one or more cozy mysteries, maybe a series you've read that you liked. You know, it could be something you've read in the past, or whatever you're reading this month for March Mystery Madness, and tell us about it. So that is what I am challenging you to do for challenge number 2 for March Mystery Madness. Now, the other little side challenge as a result of this video, I showed you my mystery cookies. The recipe for these cookies is featured in one of the Hannah Swenson Baking Murder She Baked mysteries. I do not remember which one it's from. Now, of course, it's in this Joanne Fluke cookbook. And you may have read this and you already know what the mystery ingredient is. So if you already know what it is and you want to tell me, I already know that, send me a message. Don't send me a comment. Send me a message and say, oh, I've read that, I already know. And that would be cool. That way, just to make it more fun for the people who have no idea and just want to guess. So if you want to guess what you think the mystery ingredient is in these cookies, just put it down in the comments. But what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to hold all the comments for review so that your comment will not appear automatically when you leave it. So if you guess the right answer, I will not post your comment for a week or two so it doesn't give away the answer. But if you post an incorrect guess, then I will post that. That way, if you're watching this video, you can look down and see what everybody's already guessed, and you can guess something different. So this is just fun. There's no prizes or anything for this. I just thought it would be fun, and this is a fun party game too. To have like if you were going to have a mystery themed party, then you could make mystery cookies. You know, you could have your guests try to guess the mystery ingredient. Now, I will give you one clue. This ingredient does not normally go in cookies. If you go back to the beginning of this video, you'll see I have all the ingredients laid out except the mystery ingredient. So this recipe has raisins and walnuts and you know, and then the regular cookie stuff like eggs and butter and flour and sugar. But there's a mystery ingredient added, and I would have never thought to put it in cookies, but it does make the cookies taste quite good. I do enjoy these cookies, and my family enjoys them as well. So leave in the comments down below what you think is the mystery ingredient. I would love to see your video where you show off something that you have made or learned how to do from a book. Let me also give one challenge for those of you who do not make videos. Take a picture. In fact, you can do this with any of the challenges. Take a picture and put it on Twitter. You can leave your book recommendations on Twitter and on the Goodreads group, and take pictures of whatever you want to do. Some people have been taking pictures of the books that they are reading for March Mystery Madness, and then be sure to use the hashtag March Mystery Madness. Then I will see it, because I do search that quite often, and I can see when you put up something that's related to March Mystery Madness. I do want to apologize because I have not been active on the Goodreads group yet. I just have been trying to keep up with doing videos and my 2 jobs and my life, my reading goals for each week. So I apologize that I've not been on the Goodreads group very much. I have looked on there a little bit, but I have not contributed anything yet. I will do that. I'm really looking forward to that Goodreads group being a forum that we can talk about mysteries all year long. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on getting the challenges out and keeping up with my goals for this month, and then going forward, I hope that we can make that group a really fun group all year long. So, mystery cookies, anyone? Please feel free to guess down below, and I guess that's all I have in this video. I hope you're having a great day, read a good book, and God bless you.